Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Ranke. If you are able, would you please stand for the presentation of our colors and our national anthem?
Colors, right. Colors, hold. Post. Colors, face. 4, march.
Thank you, Junior ROTC, Master Sergeant Davey, Mr. Ranke, and the concert choir. Before we begin tonight, I have a program update. Also on stage with us tonight is Mr. Goodwin, a newly elected school board member. Welcome, Mr. Goodwin. My name is Carrie Appleby, and I have the privilege of serving as principal of Lincoln Northeast High School. On behalf of our entire faculty, I would like to welcome you to the 83rd annual graduation ceremony for Lincoln Northeast. Soon to be graduates, this evening brings with it the very special opportunity to celebrate every one of you as you prepare to receive your diplomas. I love commencement, the day where we see your hard work, commitment, and dedication pay off. It has been pure joy watching you navigate high school these last 4 years. I would like to take a moment to recognize and say thank you to your parents, guardians, family, and friends. Thank you for sending us your loved ones every day and allowing us to partner with you to help our soon-to-be graduates reach this very moment. Seniors, you are a diverse and eclectic group of young adults who have traveled similar roads and yet very different roads. I have been impressed with your many talents and achievements, and here we are, nearing the end of our time together. A time where your journey may continue to look similar to one another or perhaps very different. It's exciting to think about where your next journey will take you. One thing I have learned from this class of 2025 is that you are ready. You are very hard workers. You have demonstrated grit, and you have shown what it takes to balance so many different opportunities and activities while still managing to have a little bit of fun. For me personally, I will always remember this graduating class, as this evening marks a transition for me as well, as my time of serving the amazing Northeast community for 7 years comes to an end. An additional note, this white cord I'm wearing tonight, it was my grandma's. She wore it when she graduated from Lincoln Northeast in 1946. She was the first of 10 members of our family who graduated from Lincoln Northeast. Thank you. So, while I'm not exactly sure what retirement holds for me, I do know this. It has truly been a privilege of a lifetime to get to serve such an amazing school with phenomenal students and staff. I have learned so much, and I have grown so much. And for that, I will forever be grateful. And in the words of Maya Angelou, lift up your hearts. Each new hour holds new chances for new beginnings. Thank you, graduates, for being part of my story. And so, scholars, on behalf of the entire faculty, our hope for you is that your time at Lincoln Northeast will continue to help shape you and provide you with opportunities to follow your dreams. Be confident, continue to take risks, believe in yourselves, and continue to rise as you begin this next chapter of your lives. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your story. Be well, class of 2025, and congratulations to you. I would now like to welcome to the podium Evelyn Cusick to share her speech entitled Small Changes. Evelyn?
Let me start off by welcoming you here to the Lincoln Northeast graduation, honoring the class of 2025. I want to say a big congratulations to my fellow classmates in the class of 2025. Along with this, I'd like to say thank you to all the staff members of L&E, including our custodial workers, teachers, admin, and Principal Appleby for helping us all to reach this incredible achievement. As students, we have all faced great challenges and new questions throughout our final year in high school. Specifically, throughout senior year, every student has been asked the same 3 questions by every parent, guardian, grandparent, and teacher in the past year. 1, how is your senior year going? 2, where are you planning to attend college? And 3, what will you be majoring in? Unless your answer to these 3 questions is 1, your senior year is going great. 2, you've listed a well-established college you'll be attending. And 3, you'll be studying a well-accepted major by society. You will undoubtedly get a look of disappointment and an onslaught of questions about your future. As seniors, we're expected to not only have our life together, but completely planned out. We are expected to magically know how student loans work, what interest rates are, where to vote, and how to basically be an adult. I can say personally, on behalf of most of my peers, we don't know what we're doing. My family and friends can attest to the fact that I have applied to 8+ different colleges and have switched my major from education to psychology to exercise science to economics and back to education. This all being said, it's okay not to know what comes next and be uncertain of your decisions. 80% of college students switch their major at least once, and 10% switch their majors more than once. No matter what people tell you, change is good, change is normal. Changing your mind is okay, and change is necessary to grow. Having this all in mind, change is still undoubtedly scary. Leaving behind the safety of a building we've known for so long and the Northeast staff who created us is no small feat. This change, though, is still normal and an important stepping stone to our futures. So change your mind, change your major, transfer colleges, go to a different trade school, switch jobs, move halfway across the country. The next 4 years don't define the rest of your life. It's just the beginning of the life you get to shape, the life you get to mold once we leave Northeast. We have our whole lives ahead of us, so don't get caught up in the beginning of it. Just take it one small change at a time. Congratulations, graduating class of 2025. I cannot wait to see what small changes you make in the world.
Thank you, Evelyn. Next, I would like to introduce Mrs. Kathy Danick, a member of the school board who has served for 24 years and is retiring at the end of this month. Mrs. Danick, thank you for your service and dedication to Lincoln Public Schools, but especially the students and families of Northeast Lincoln.
Good evening, and thank you for that very kind welcome, Principal Carrie Appleby. Thank you also to the newest board member of Lincoln Public Schools Board of Education for District 1, John Goodwin. I'm glad he's here joining us tonight to honor you, the class of 2025. See, your class is unique. You embrace change in how we learn, how we interact, and more importantly, how we create the future. But what is change? And why must we embrace it? No, I did not talk to Evelyn when I wrote this speech, but it is a common theme. You see, change is the universal question of life. Some think change is 4 quarters equals $1, that's a change. And you find 4 quarters on the ground and you've got $1 and you're happy. But change comes in many different ways. I get it. After 24 years, this is my last Northeast graduation representing the LPS board. It's an honor I don't take lightly, but change never stops. It doesn't ask permission. It's evident in everything we say and everything we do. So I'm challenging all of you to embrace change. Look around this room. Everyone in this arena is here to celebrate each one of you. For your parents, grandparents, family members, and friends, we should take a moment to say thank you. So let's give them an applause. Now, sometimes our parents look at us and they still see us as an infant or a child. They see us as someone who's dependent on them. Or that first day of kindergarten when they were scared to death to drop you off at school. Or when they shared a chair with each other but didn't want you to see it. And then you went to middle school and they were terrified. And think about letting your little one go to middle school and finally moving on to high school. It's all big changes, not just for you, but for your entire family. But they've pushed you to venture out into the unknown, like the first time you drove a car. Not sure who was more scared, you or your parents. But that didn't stop them. They needed you to be prepared for adulthood. They needed you to be ready for the challenges of growing. They were at your music events, your debates, your academic recognition, athletics, sleepovers with friends, and even that first fender bender or disagreement. They taught you how to meet challenges head on. So let's take a moment to say thank you again to our family and friends who supported us during our journey to adulthood. For your teachers and the school staff, they're always responsible for keeping you on task. Some of you made that easy, and others, well, you just had to push through, but you found a way to finish those credits in a variety of subjects and had to venture into each class not knowing exactly what you were expected to achieve. That's exactly what our teachers do for us. They set expectations, giving us tasks to complete, help us hone on those tasks into accomplishment, and finally pass you on to the next teacher who had similar and more challenging expectations. Thank you to every educator and staff member in this room as well, because without them, we couldn't be here today. You met high expectation and impacted the coming change in your life. And really, this message is more about you. I was in your shoes 53 years ago when I received my diploma from Lincoln Northeast. And I can tell you that life isn't always a straight path. Sometimes you have curves, sometimes you have roadblocks, you have challenges and you have successes. Some you didn't plan, but you always find a way to move forward. This is the change you seek as you move into the next stage of life. Some of you will go directly into the workforce. Your class built houses, planted community gardens, learned welding, prepared culinary delicacies, and much more. Some of you might even join the military. You have a fantastic junior ROTC program here at Lincoln Northeast. There were so many opportunities at your high school. Some of you will go to college. We don't know if it'll be a four-year college or a trade college or a community college, but you'll find some way to improve your learning as you grow older. It's a place to expand your knowledge, find your niche, and finally become the change the world needs. It's been my honor to watch you, the class of 2025, grow into young adults, ready to make a difference in this world. You make a difference. I've been in your elementary, your middle, and your high schools, as well as your activities, and I think you're all ready to take on the world. So my final wish to each of you, lead with kindness. Kindness matters. Look back at your accomplishments, charge forward into each new challenge, meet those challenges with hard work, dedication, and again, kindness. Embrace the unexpected. The things that challenge, scare, and excite you, and finally, be the change our world needs. Congratulations, class of 2025. And never forget, once a rocket, always a rocket.
Thank you, Mrs. Danek. I would now like to introduce Dr. Standish, Associate Superintendent for Business Affairs.
Thank you, Principal Appleby. And first and foremost, congratulations to the class of 2025. Go Rockets! It's my pleasure and privilege to share this ceremony with you today. Graduation is a milestone that represents years of hard work and a transition to your future. Take this moment in, take a breath, sit up tall, take pride. This is a big deal. Many people impact our students' lives on their journey towards graduation. Our staff are dedicated to educating students 24/7. It's a huge commitment. To the staff of Lincoln Northeast, you change lives, you create hope, and you inspire possibility. To friends and family members, thank you for your support and sharing your children with us. We greatly appreciate your attendance here today and take pride in this moment. Graduates, join me. Let's recognize everyone who supported you in your journey today. To the class of 2025, you've studied long and hard, and a diploma from Lincoln Northeast means something. It's a strong foundation of skills you will build upon as you fulfill your dreams. We hope you leave us with a sense of accomplishment and a lifelong connection, not only to Lincoln Northeast, but to Lincoln Public Schools. And as I look out and see all of your faces, I see nothing short of possibilities for your future and ours. We can't wait to see what you bring to the world. Congratulations, good luck to all of you, and we are counting on you.
Thank you, Dr. Standish. Next, I would like to introduce the concert choir under the direction of our student director, Katie Cheka, and accompanied by Mr. Ranke. Thank you, concert choir. I would now like to introduce our next student speaker, Chase Thomas, to share his speech titled Good Bones. Chase?
2012 was an extremely important year for our world. President Obama was elected for a second term. The U.S. women's cycling team placed second at the London Olympics as underdogs. Hurricane Sandy left the United States shocked. The Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II marked her 60th year on the throne. Plus, the first Twilight movie at theaters too, massive success. But most importantly of all, we entered kindergarten those 13 years ago. Entering kindergarten, many of us possessed a feeling that is all too common right now. We're scared for the future. While some of us might not be, most are. What lies ahead of us is not certain, nor is it exact, but no matter what, we will persevere and use what Northeast has taught us these past 4 years. Northeast has prepared us the best it can with the good bones it possesses. It contains these bones physically and metaphorically. Let me explain. You can tell Northeast is old just by looking at our walls or floors, cracked and grimy, but full of soul. You can tell many generations before us have walked these hallowed halls, serving as a foundation for every new class that comes through its doors and walks the graduation stage as we will today. As poet Maggie Smith once wrote, any decent realtor walking through a real lousy building chirps on about the good bones. This place could be beautiful, right? You can make this place beautiful. I know each and every one of us have left our mark in the school, from helping player productions to first-year teachers, continuing traditions and setting high standards for our futures. We have left our mark. We have made the school beautiful. Today is different from our first day in many ways. During this one, many of us can drive, and instead of looking for a community, we already have it. If it's friends, teachers, admin, or even adults that we look up to, we've all built a community around us that is willing to support us, encourage us, and give us breaks when we need it. At this point in our lives, we have a much bigger and more supportive net to fall back in on. Friends that we've made over the last 13 years helped us when our car breaks down in the Canes parking lot at 10 p.m. on a Thursday night, or even when we completely bomb a math test and feel like the world is over. We've made friends that will last a lifetime, and no matter what, those friends have left bits and pieces to help create us. Many of us will face more struggles than we've faced over the last 18 years. For some, the path ahead will be easier. We'll make new friends, explore new places, and never worry about sleeping in. But for those that it won't be, we need to bet on ourselves. A phrase that both Mr. Bettendorf and Mr. Brooks say almost weekly. It's a phrase that stuck with me, because no matter what, if you're willing to put in the work, you'll outwork most of, if not all, the people in the room. We bet on ourselves. We will undoubtedly make it further in life than if we stuck to the norm and put in the minimum amount of effort. COVID hit us during our 7th grade year. Next thing we knew, no one got in Zoom classes, and we were 8th graders, finally in the position of top dog again. Except this time, we had to wear masks and wash our hands after touching even a doorknob. Next up, freshman year. Our first quarter, we still wore masks. Many of us were overjoyed about being in a school with vending machines, even though they're off 90% of the time. But we were also terrified about finding our class in a building 5 times bigger than our middle schools. Sophomore year came and went, started making our way up in the chain, and knew our way around the school. Even though we'd still get lost on our way to the gym, junior year was filled with late-night study sessions, stressing over the ACT, and who we were going to ask to prom. Finally, we knew every teacher and our ways around the school. As we entered senior year, we were leaders inside and outside of school, in sports, clubs, and our jobs. We feel much smaller than the seniors looked our freshman year, but that's okay, because they've also only gotten smaller. Obviously, they don't have the good bones from Northeast yet. Many of us will leave here today, filled with the past 13 years of education, while others will want to pursue higher education. There's no blanket answer of what we should do next. The only true answer is, do what is best for you. Whether it's higher education, entering the workforce, joining the military, or whatever path you see fit, knowing that Northeast has given you the good bones to make these decisions for yourself. Northeast has shaped us, challenged us, and ultimately made us stronger. We will leave the stage not just as graduates, but as individuals ready to embrace the future and prepared for any challenges that may be in our way, taking forward what Northeast has taught us about perseverance, kindness, and using the good bones of what we are given, making wherever we touch beautiful. Again, might I say, congratulations to my fellow graduates, class of 2025, for all the hard work and dedication that has led you to this moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Chase. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Standish, Mrs. Danek, and Mr. Goodwin. I am pleased to inform you that these members of the class of 2025 have completed the necessary requirements set forth by the state of Nebraska and the Lincoln Public Schools Board of Education. Having met these requirements, I now present them to you that they may receive their diplomas. We will now proceed with the awarding of the diplomas. The class roll will be read this evening by Counselor Mrs. Jean-Baptiste, teacher Mr. Anderson, and student advocate Ms. Tapia. Seniors, as you leave the stage, you will have your picture taken and then proceed to the back of the arena where you will receive your diploma.
Ryan
And now the Muppet Awards had a lot of inanimate objects or a group of.
Meyer.
Gabriel Isaí Hernández.
Lazarick Scott Houston. Michael William Irvin Jr.
Komron Hotamovich Islamov.
John Clark Hunt.
Raúl Ernesto García Vides.
Ahmed Arkan Hussein Alazawi. Atikala Jabbar Kahil.
Denisha Brandy Amanda Jackson. Eliana Shimon Jackson. George Malachi Jackson III. Tayton Jacob Hasso. Elizabeth Ruby Yisa.
Adriana Lisbeth Juárez Rubio.
James Morrison Julian.
Mohammed Rida H. Kaibala. Tia Kawal Kalo. Yep, I got it. Alhaitham Muthana Campbell. Isra S. Kashkosh. Brooklyn K. Kem. Kaylee May Kelly. Allie Rayanne Kempke. Ava Grace Kempke. Marion Claire Kearns. Shiar M. Caro. Carlos Kadir Kadir. Steve Kadir. Sudana Cole. Alind Elias Kadir. We saw Khalid Kermish. Gage Benjamin Kildare. Liliana Jean Kanab. Aiden Paul Coe. Keegan Michael Coe. Shaylee Lynn Comacher. Adam Thomas Kramer. Logan Paul Kramer. Lemon Ann Kutra. Jareth Andrew Coleman. Thomas Arthur Kuta. Mina Elizabeth Lamb. Daniel Rizal Larson. Lily Jo Lazzi. Elviana Rose Lashley. Annie Le. Jordan Parker Lemon. Logan Quinn Lengel. Dana Ellen Liggett Cullinane. Dylan Ryan Liggett Cullinane. Jersey Day Linneman. Carson Anthony Lodge.
Lily Iris Lopez Dern.
Thomas Corey Lawrenson. Clayton John Liebarger. Karen Adele Lyons. Tristan Alexander Cyrus Mahoney. Chudier Daniel McQuatch. Cameron Rhea Mann. Shatay Khalees Mapp. Tyler Lee Marshall.
Selena Martinez. Isabel Guadalupe Martinez Bravo.
Natalie Ann Elizabeth McAdams. Chloe Ann McBride. Isabella Grace McClung. Macy Dawn McCosh. Zayden James McNeil.
Alexander Mendez Amador. Ana Lucia Mendez Giza.
Jayla K. Merrill. Abdullah Ashraf Mesri. Keegan Daniel Myers.
Isabela Rosa Dian Mesa. Jared Miguel Vázquez.
Madison Ann Miller. Tyrell Jordan Miller. Adam James Guy Menzel. Tagwa Ahmed Mohammed. Rutha Ali Mohammed. Yusuf Mohammed.
Maya Elaine Montoya.
Susanna Moore.
Isaú Abel Morales.
Latrell Saul Morton. Owen Dwayne Mosher. Michael Dwayne Mulsky. Elena Lynn Naranjo. Kellen Theodore Nieswanger. Mackenzie Lee Nieswanger. Sullivan John Nieswanger. Dalton Nguyen. Henry Nguyen. Jeffrey James Novak. Carmine Olivas.
Kiko David Ontiveros. Camila Ortiz Ramírez.
Hayden Marie Asmera. William James Ostrander. Miles Dominic Para. Gabin Juanito Patipe Kenfak. Chloe McKenna Patzloff. Josiah Paul Penner.
Emmanuel Pérez. Abigail Pérez Mejía.
Cameron Peters.
Cameron Peters. Carter Michael Peterson. Melissa Fan. Nolan Pita. Jordan Page Prentisil. Caden Anthony Perez. Landon William Provancha.
Gustavo Ángel Ramírez. Julio Ramírez. Zachary Lee Ramírez. Yara Alexa Ramos Avalos.
Anaya Marie Richardson. Maggie Lee Rank.
Flor Aileen Rico Sevilla.
Austin James Roberts. Isena Alanthi Roberts. McKenna Marie Robertson.
Lluvia Lorray Rodriguez. Daisy Rodriguez Manzano. Belén Rosales.
Nevia Devon Rout.
Cooper Glenn Rowe. Ava Grace Rowley.
Hasibe Moshe Ruano Zamora.
Grace Marie Rudolph.
Anderson Enrique Ruiz.
Aiden Owen Ruth. JC Evelyn Ryan.
Marie Dunica St. Jean.
Wyatt Lee Samland. Adriana Lynn Sams.
María Sánchez de los Reyes.
Kane Lewis Sandley.
Elliot Jael Santiago Romero.
Rowan Serene.
Az-
Aziel.
Aziel Gomez Saya. Azalea Joy Saylor. Ethan Lynn Keith Schroeder. Connor Daniel Scott.
Marian Emelda Ceguera Garcia.
Raina Lynn Shaw. Sierra Rose Scheel. Levi Stephen Sherman.
Harisa Shiri.
Hope Marie Sieber. Jared Lee Seek.
Gustavo Ángel Sierra.
Elizabeth Laurel Simmons. Lillianne Marie Smith. Kelton Jean Smith.
Marisela Yasmin Solorio. Zaira Sotelo Hernández.
Sammy Marie Spidell.
Keegan Grant Stamler.
Chevelle LaShawn Stansel Jr.
Abigail Rennie Stiles. Paul Stoyan. Dane Matthew Stutzman. Caleb Conway Swatera. Ethan Scott Swartz. Sylvia Joe Temple. Caitlin Nicole Tessman. Joshua Ray Varga Wilkinson. Braden Tyler Thielander. Connor Ross Thielander. Joshua Damon Thomas Jr. Bodie Turner Thompson. Carter Regan Thompson. Gavin Richard Thompson. Miles William Thorpe.
Lucky Fu Tot Trin.
Jenica Zoe Trumbly. Larkin Elizabeth Tupa. Summer Ann Ullman. Dequache Amir Thompson.
Joshua Alexander Umaña. Juan Manuel Valverde Cruz.
I'm going to take the rest. Bree Tamara Kraft Van Ness. Marian Paul Vecina.
Eduardo Velasco Escobar. Graciela Leticia Villa.
Jackson Carter Volkmar. Sarah Joyce Rakia Walker. Dakota Reese Wallman. Marquise Antonio Ware. Taven Nasir Washington. Riley Marie Way. Jacob Vitali Ravenkopf Wetzler. Sydney Rose White. Zyron Terry Zion White. Jacob James Weimer. Luke Thomas Wilbur. Briley Elise Williams. Ryder Eugene Williams. Rose Abigail Washburn. Nikon Poich. Tavier Williams. Alicia Jasmine Gretchen Willits. Vernell Lee Allen Winfield. Brooklyn Renee Winningham. Zane Danet Wolf. Carl Renee Wiley. Mariam Zamani. Nevea LaRae Wright. Mohammed Zamani. Abdul Salam Zidan. Nadia Lene Zuhairi. Ali Selman Zuhairi. Elizabeth Slale Wele.
I would now like to introduce our final student speaker this evening, Jalen Greaves, to share his speech, The Lessons of Our Time.
Parents, staff, faculty, and students, it has been an honor beyond description to serve as a student here at Lincoln Northeast High School. We all have grown in extraordinary ways. So many of you had discovered potentials that you originally hadn't known you had. Now, we've all realized and learned things that'll serve our open futures, our futures of fortune. Today may mark the end of high school, but it also marks the beginning of a new expedition. One where we will conquer new frontiers and establish our destiny. Graduation is not simply an event, but a movement. We've all endured great hardship and even opposition, yet we have prevailed thanks to contributions from each other, Mrs. Appleby, the staff, district, and our parents. It's important for us all to realize that high school isn't only about academics. It's about developing and learning as people and as members of society. We have made mistakes throughout our process of growing up, but these mistakes have sculpted us into better, wiser people. They serve as monuments of our growth, pillars of opportunity, a growth that will carry with us into our great conquest towards the future. Many of us will decide the trajectory of our lives based on the experience and knowledge we've gained at this institution. Many of us will find college fitting, while others will immediately go to contribute to our country's workforce. Whatever the route may be, it is yours. It is yours to decide. From this moment onward, the world is yours to grab. So go grab it. The most important thing I've learned here at Northeast is how unique and independent each and every mind is. You can meet one person with a certain set of values and origin that contrasts sharply from your own. However, we are united in many of our experiences that we share here at Lincoln Northeast, such as walking into the school bathroom only to find the toilet bowl filled to the brim with golf balls, or being woken up by the blaring fire alarms at 8 a.m. in the morning, only to quickly realize that it's -10 degrees outside. That is tradition, the tradition that defines this epoch of our lives and will serve as an ever so crucial blueprint for the project of our future. We are diverse, and we must take pride in that. However, what unites us in our diversity is what heals wounds, stamps out division, and builds the fabrics of a contributive society that will change the trajectory of our world to ever-increasing advancement. Before I close off, I want to take time to deeply appreciate the community members who built Northeast from the rubble of our chaotic freshman year with the threat of coronavirus and the challenges of adapting to our new environment, to the marbled castle we now have. Mrs. Appleby, your tenure as principal of this incredible institution is no minor role, nor is it easy. Your decisive action has permitted Northeast to grow in ways that it originally would not have. Although you will not return next year, your leadership shall be the envy of your successors. Staff and faculty, your knowledge and expertise is what makes Northeast, Northeast. You are the engineers of the rocket that sends our graduating class into the great horizon. Parents, without your parenting, guidance, selfless love, and dedication to these students, we would not have been able to navigate so independently as we are now. And finally, fellow students, we are the shining beacon that all the community looks at. We are the priority and reason Northeast exists. Our student body is why this community has worked so very hard, even through triumph. We are who this institution and community serves, and we have done an impeccable job giving back. We have built clubs, athletics, pride, and a reputation for Northeast that will leave all around us in awe as they see the wonders that we become. All in all, not bad. Not bad at all. So goodbye, bless you all, and make this point in your life a foundation for all the great you will achieve here on out. With all I've learned and experienced at this institution, I can confidently and faithfully confirm that once you're a rocket, you are always a rocket. Thank you.
Thank you, Jalen. And now, graduates, as a sign of your graduation from Lincoln Northeast High School, will you please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left? Congratulations, class of 2025. Congratulations and a job well done. Thank you for attending this evening's 83rd commencement ceremony. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.